This is Glenda Doyle with the Ozark Mountain Homestead Doyle. I'm out at my garden. Let's show how things are progressing out here. Doing pretty good. The corn way over there. My husband tilled it today, and well, actually yesterday, and I got out here today and pulled dirt up around it and pulled any grass that was on the row out. Because we're supposed to be getting that weather, a lot of rain tonight, tomorrow. So we wanted to get all this garden cleaned up, all the weeds out of it. So it's in pretty good shape now. I've got potatoes on this row and butternut squash down toward the end. Then I got 2 rows of Blue Lake green beans, the bush type. And then this is yellow straight neck squash on this end, and further on down that is the white scallop type squash. I never can remember the name of it. And then this is zucchini on this end, and then there's different kinds of peppers down on the other end. There's banana peppers and some other sweet peppers, and then bell peppers here on this row here. And then there's on that far end of it, I've got some of those ground cherries. Got some ground cherries here, onions, cucumbers. There's going to be a cattle panel put on this for the cucumbers to climb. I've got 4 different kinds of cucumbers, and I got sunflowers in there that I'll transplant over against the garden fence on the garden side over here. And then I have some calendulas planted in there to move those out when they get bigger. I've got a bunch of zinnias in the middle of this bed, and this is green. It's a type of lima bean that will it's a climber. We're going to put the cattle panels over it when they get a little bit bigger. Now there is a weed. It should not be in here. Actually, wow. And then over here, there's purple hull peas. Let's see. Get back this way. All right, those 2 rows right there, that's peas, purple hull peas. And then there's a row of okra over here that's barely coming up. I think you can even see that. And then my corn. And then up here, there's the speckled butter beans. There's contender green beans. There's some noodle beans. And then there's another green bean that makes the flat. I think it's the Jackson Wonder, I think. And then over in that other section there, I've got watermelons, cantaloupes, and honeydews planted all in there. And then that all the green over there, there's a strawberry patch in there. Beyond those, the weeds that are there, I left them because I like the little yellow blooms they have on them. Gives a little bit of color out here. And all on out beyond the garden there is the blueberry patch that those just got finished the planting on those last week. And way out there, big blueberry bushes that we've had several years, and they are loaded up good. The blackberries are loaded. The raspberries, we have 12 raspberries we planted last year. They're loaded up really good. So good year for berries. Okay, my tomatoes. We got out here and tied them up. We kind of neglected them because we were so busy with so much other stuff going on. They were really getting in bad shape, and really need to tie them one more time if they're getting so tall. I'm seeing a little white bug on some of these, and I don't know what it is, but I'm going to have to do something about that. Some of them, I don't know. They got a good color, but we've had some hard wind, and I don't know if that's part of their problem or not. My peas over here, got 3 different varieties of of English peas, and they're doing really good. I pulled out my beets out of here yesterday. I have to rethink when I start planting these things, these beds, because I couldn't reach all of my beets to pull them out without climbing up in there. But they're out, and they did pretty good. And then over here, the radishes were in this end here. I pulled those out yesterday. They were getting, the tops got so big on them, they were just getting too big. So carrots are doing pretty good. But I just hope my tomatoes make it. I like to have lots of tomatoes. I can a lot of them every year. But let's try to get out here a little later and get my sunflowers planted. I'm going to plant some of the seed by like a bed beside the fence on the inside of the garden, and then in between the fence and the row of potatoes here, there's enough room. I'm going to put a row of yarrow. So my husband yesterday, I said, I need a yarrow row. He said, what? And I said, a yarrow row. A row from my yarrow. So I thought it was kind of funny. And then out here, I will put zinnias. I've got those that are coming up in the raised beds over there. And then I got a lot of seed. I'm going to go and plant the seed, and then when they come up, I'll transplant those from the raised beds over out here. And I've got a lot of zinnia seed. This bed, I mulched it a while back. The daylilies beginning to bloom. I've got some of the blue bachelor buttons in there. I've got a real pretty poppy over there. It came back from last year. Out in the center there, where I normally just plant that solid with zinnias, I decided to go with a combination of bee balm, poppies, baby's breath, cosmos, and I see there are a few zinnias that's come up in there, which is okay. My iris have already bloomed. I didn't get a video with them when they were blooming. They were pretty. And then these little flowers here, they're a type of wildflower, but I think they're pretty. I just always leave them in this bed. I think they're very pretty. It's a little daisy type flower. It may be like what they call a gallardo or gaillardia. I'm not sure, but I think they're really pretty. Got some mulch over there. We're going to put some of that probably in the garden. Maybe you're going to walk away, and then some more of it over there around those raised beds. And the pine bark that's in the bags is what I really like to put on my flowers. But this other, you can't seem to find the pine bark mulch in bulk now. So that other pile of it is actually pine. It's been like ground up, whatever they do to it. I just don't care for that color. I like the darker around my flower beds, but it'll be okay if we put it in the garden. But anyway, we're expecting some bad weather moving in here. I just don't know what things will look like when it gets here, passes through. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Really happy with this bed here. How it's really growing fast. We went so long with some cool nights, things just seem like set here and didn't grow, but we've been getting some warmer nights, and they're doing a lot better. I hope they're showing up true to color on here. I don't know. I'm seeing pink on those petunias, and red, but it's peach on the dianthus and lavender on the petunias. That's the true color. But we still have our pig over there. I don't know what we're going to end up doing with him. The roses, knockout roses over here in front of the barn have been really pretty, blooming quite a bit. One of them looked like something got on top of it. I'm not sure what happened. But, alright, well, I'm going to end this one, and hope y'all enjoyed it. If you're not a subscriber, we would like for you to subscribe. And if you do, and you want to be contacted when there's another video, just tap the little bell icon on there. And when one comes out, you'll be notified. I hope to do better on making videos, but we have been super busy this spring. With the weather, just didn't seem to cooperate with trying to get things planted. And these blue bachelor buttons, I'm not real thrilled over them this year. They're just not as thick as they normally are. So I'm not sure what the problem, but they don't seem to look as pretty. But there's a ton of seed that come off of them every year. I save a lot of the seed, but well, I'm gonna go for now, and hope y'all enjoy this. And any comments you have to make, I would love to hear them. So I'm gonna say bye for now. All right, goodbye.